All right. Hello, everyone.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello. This is it. This is the end.
It's the end of the world as we know it.
All right, folks. Thank you so much for coming. The stream is over. See you next time. Yeah. Watkins, Glen in the rain. A little moist today. It's very light rain, though. What do you think we're going to see today? Pretty light field overall.
Yeah. It's end of the season. You know, it's a wet race. Well, maybe. Ban me? Do it. Please.
It's not going to happen.
There's been nada.
There's been nada.
Listen,
we're
I'm
gonna
just
see a
trying
lot
to
of
ban out of it, get banned out of a different Discord, not ours.
Oh, yeah. I'm surprised I didn't get banned yet from there, but eventually it'll probably happen.
I mean, if nothing else, everyone will be able to use my personal information for something.
It shouldn't be this hard. To get banned? Yeah, we're on board with Martinez. First of the bronze drivers, I almost said doing his the first hot lap that we're gonna see posted on the session. What are we
Oh
looking
yeah, there's
at?
people on track, that's right.
First lap coming in. Pepsi livery, yep. A 154.5 immediately taken over by Buckwalter with a 151.7. So, yeah, I'm wondering if people are gonna be struggling here today. You saw the struggles? Wait, am I missing something here, Chris? Oh, no.
Oof.
Yeah, I'm missing something.
When in doubt, it's always an ISP.
Always. Yeah, so pretty light field, especially in the bronze class today. Just 4 on track. Bruce Hopkins, who is currently in the lead in the championship, coming into the final race, is not attending today. He's not able to join.
Speaking of banning people, that TGO Alves? Alves?
You want to ban him?
I think I'm saying it right.
TJO?
TGO Alves.
Alfonso. Isn't Buckwalter in the lead? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yep. Look, someone else is better than me. I was actually just pulling out the standings right now on the second screen. I see... Yes, Buckwalter in the lead by 22 points. So Bruce in contention to take over that spot today, but it's not... Doesn't seem like it's going to happen. So all Buckwalter has to do is stay in first. Or just finish the race, really, and that is a championship
the race, honestly. But hopefully he can go out with style. Finish with the win, man.
Finish with a bang. Speaking of Buckwalter, he's back in the pits now, so guessing changing up the tires. It's going to be a little challenging for the boys there on track. If you see on the top right, it says it's greasy on track right now.
Yep. Always, you know, some cars actually do well on the greasy. Personally, I feel like the McLaren feels pretty good in greasy conditions.
I don't think I've only ever driven the Audi in greasy conditions.
I mean, Audi's already deadly without greasy conditions, so Chris is ready to pack it up, but there's no Bruce, no stream.
No Bruce, no stream yet. All right, sorry boys. Thank you very much for coming. Let me see what screens do we have. We don't have an ending screen. We'll just play the video again.
Okay. You actually did it.
Just kidding, boys. We're here. We're still here. Don't worry about it.
Just don't leave.
That's our ending stream. Screen. Oh my god, watch this on loop for an hour? Yes. Every time Joey says a terrible joke, that's what's gonna happen. Just warning you.
Oh shit.
Yeah. As
Well,
we're
boys, hope you like that video.
Are you trying? Martinez improving his lap time just a little bit, not really able to catch up. It looks like he's a second away from Miller at the moment. Oh, that's really wide. Is that valid? That is.
Showing valid.
That is showing valid. Wampler taking the lead
All right.
with a.
Oops, server mute me. Damn. Dad not fucking around today.
Yeah, not at all. Yeah, it looks like Buckwalter and Ryan Wampler might be both right now just fighting for this lead if Buckwalter can keep up. He is in the red though right now, but just starting his lap, or has just started.
Everyone should be able to get. We'll get one more lap in.
Oh, I do see something that's a little worrying. I don't know if you noticed it. Some rain in between 10 and 30 minutes.
Oh shit.
Are we gonna see another one?
Oh wait, well, I mean, it's in plus 30, right? So it should be gone.
That doesn't mean it's.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean it's starting in 30. It means it's starting between 10 and 30.
I can't. Fucking weatherman.
Yeah, the race is gonna be probably damp. Yeah, the race starts 2 hours after qualification in game time.
Ryan, hope you've got those slicks ready for some nice damp conditions.
I think it's gonna be a challenge today, man. It's definitely.
Yeah, I think save these weather settings because these are the good ones because this can lead to some very good transitional weather changes.
You know what's funny is the actual transition is set to minimum.
Who knows things?
And it works better than the one with transition settings. David Miller improving on his lap time is not going to be enough to take it over. Did he cross right before 20 minutes? Crossed like a second too late, so that's going to be him on the side. Martinez, the only person that gets to do an extra lap.
Tiago, your request is denied. We'll bill you in 6 months for that denial.
Give us a flood like Indy. I think the flood was a bit too much, but that was an interesting watch. It's definitely an interesting watch. Somebody just joined the server, Mark Robeson. Is he having internet issues? I saw him disconnect and reconnect. Robeson.
Robeson? Oh no.
Wheelbase. Oh no. Hope you can get that resolved.
I forgot. I think Chris is actually in the chat with the boys. He is our pit reporter right now.
No, Chris is in a different lounge, but you probably heard about it. That's no good. Our final bronze driver on track currently, Jose Martinez, not gonna improve on his final lap time, so that's gonna be him starting in 4th in bronze. I wonder if he's just gonna try and practice his pit entrance now.
Wouldn't hurt.
Yep. Pit entrance it is. And that puts us with our puppy boy.
Puppy boy. So for people who don't know, Ryan is essentially a zombie at this point. They just got a puppy last weekend. Yeah, it was last weekend. And his partner went out of town, so he has been stuck with a beautiful puppy. If you're not in the Discord, what the hell is wrong with you? First of all, second of all, go to the pets channel. You can see the cuteness in all its glory. But yeah, he's been sleep deprived all week, so he's doing the Ferris Classic Arrive and Drive.
I'm so proud of you, Bruce Hopkins. It's just connected.
No, it's gotten spicy.
Oh, Chrissy heard you. All right, we're about to pack it up, but Bruce is back. We're good. Yeah, if you're not in the Discord, get the hell on there, and just flood the pets channel with nice pictures, please. The race can go ahead as planned. What lap times are you thinking we're gonna start seeing from a silver drivers, man?
What's a good lap time here?
I have no idea. I think 44
Awesome.
is like a great time. Maybe 43, 42
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's still greasy, right? So
on the dry.
I don't know. See, it's hard for me to gauge like pace in the wet because some guys are super good. Even if their car isn't great, they're like really good in wet conditions.
Yeah, that looks
So
extremely wide.
But yeah, I don't know. All I know is Joby's not gonna have a fun time today.
Joby in the where is he on track? Joby in the bathtub. Just getting around.
It's not wet enough for a bathtub.
I mean, it is wet enough for the bathtub. Ryan Cody with the first lap. No, it was an invalid. Ooh. Not what you want to see. I see Paul Miles also with an invalid right behind. John Barrett puts it in pole with a 51.4. Jeremy Story 49.3. Steals it right off and goes straight back to the pits. Who's kept... What is... Oh.
Back to the pits.
I was so confused there. I thought there was something else playing audio in my on my computer, but it was just pit sound or just standings sounds. I guess that was weird. Lap time's starting to come in. Story, Robeson, Luis, Lloyd, and then Barrett, all putting it within 51.4. Story with a banger, 100% definitely, and he's getting back out the pits right now. So we're gonna see him probably improve on that. I assume he's gone in to fix his pressures. Our bathtub man. See what kind of lap time you can put in this.
Let's go.
Bad boy. P5 for Joby. With a 51.4 and already improving. I said nothing. I said nothing. Yeah, Ryan Cody.
Ryan Cody P4 on yellow. Looks like he's
Palm.
pits. When you're in these conditions, you're playing a lot with the tire pressure simulator.
Yeah, and you don't really get a lot of chance to set them up in practice because it's slightly different in terms of conditions. Paul Miles puts himself in P5 with his first valid lap. Next person across the line, Felix. And lovely livery Porsche. I love it. ORC Retro. Improves a little bit, but not enough to get him in front of LeBron's drivers. And he is pulling to the side also to fix his livery, or his pressures. Robeson in P2 still. He's going to need to find 5/10. Oh yeah. Yeah, watch Milo. Milo is streaming today. We have a few people that are streaming. I think Nick is probably also streaming. The front.
Oh, and bathtub go round, round, round. And has pitted.
That is such a dumb way to say it. Who do we have today on track that is streaming? So Carl, Paul, Joby possibly, Barrett also possibly. Let's see. I think those are the only few that I know. stream every race. But Paul Miles improves. Puts himself in P4 there. Everyone's going to have 2 more laps. Paul's still going to have another 2 laps. Jeremy Story improving his lap time currently a little bit. So is Mark Robeson. So is Luis right behind him, as we can see. And Pepsi Ryan is just sitting on the side there. What is he doing?
I don't know, man. I don't know anything. I'm not gonna say anything. I don't want to snipe.
You've already sniped. Yep. Jeremy Story is going to improve on his lap time yet again, putting in another banger. Followed immediately by Luis, who would have gotten it a bit earlier, but currently in P2. It's looking spicy out there. Little spicy.
Love it.
I love it.
This is the way you end it, you know?
With nice little battles. Currently, Luis, Robeson, and Story are all 3 on the podium in silver in the standings. If Luis doesn't mess up his race, he wins it. Right?
See if we have any team orders today.
But on track, I don't see Dylan Beveridge, who was a contender for the podium. I think he said he couldn't make it.
He was out today.
Yep.
I think his brother was in town and somehow doesn't have a cool enough brother to let him race Wednesday or something like that.
Oh yeah, he said he would try to
yeah.
be sick for a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that lovely? Everybody on their final laps. See, everybody on top is not really improving on their lap times. This is going to be the final lap for everyone, maybe but Robeson. Robeson crosses at 10 minutes exactly, and decides to head out. I think that would have been allowed. I don't know. Barrett improves a little bit, followed by Story.
Send it to the FIA for official review.
Oh, you really want to do that? I don't think you want to do that. Oh, wow. Luis smashing it. Like he means it. Joby. You haven't heard me say your name. But he's 6/10 down. Or up. I don't know. Something.
There's too many people to try to keep up with the fake stories. I mean, the totally legitimate I am sick stories.
Oh, yeah. So Joby coming around the final corner. 6/10 up on his lap time. Losing a little bit on exit. And that is going to put him up into P7. Followed by Andre, who moves Paul out of the way. Felix steals P4 again from Andre. Paul Miles coming around. Gets it back. So everybody kind of shifted around a little bit. And they're back to the same positions as right before. Which, all the lap times are looking good, man. 49 minutes.
How is this even a question? In chat, by the way.
To buy a C8R diecast or not to buy a C8R? You asked him that when there's Joey in chat?
The answer is always yes.
Always.
Listen, I'm slowly trying to convert Chris. You know, he races with the Corvette with me. You know, slowly but sure. We've won a race in a Corvette. You know, it's just simply better.
I don't believe you.
We won by like, what was it, 5 laps or 6 laps, Chris? I just built different.
I don't believe you.
Oh yeah, what's the scale then?
6 laps. A waste of money, to be honest. Nicholas Alvarado definitely not keeping that lap valid.
1 by 18. That's a pretty good size. I'd do it. But I'm not biased either.
Nicholas absolutely babooning it right now on track, and he's come back to just keep the title lead. You know that.
He'll die, and then Carl can win. That's fine.
Yeah. That would be a bit funny. But if he gets P5, he might lose the championship. So if he dies really bad and nobody else does, that's good for the others. But Carl will be inheriting that lead potentially. Mike Jackson. Good to see him back on track. I don't think he's had he's had only one DNF, so Mike Jackson currently in P3 on the podium is in contention for at least P2, so the fight is on between him and Carl.
It is nice to have some at least relevant battles. We won't talk about my championship attempt here at Watkins last time around. I still see a therapist about it, but you know, outside of that, like, it is nice to see some battles here coming down to the wire.
Yep. As we start seeing the first laps coming in, Mike Jackson with the fastest of the gold class with 1:49.4.
First, let's just not talk about
The man.
Actually, I still think I have the delivery with all the people that I killed, including my Pint 9 Series Championship. It's also on there as well.
You know what's funny? I just kind of alt-tabbed for a second there, and I see that Paul is stirring the pot again. I love it.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Stepdad Paul's going ham right now.
Oh, you know something that Joey's about to buy? Nicholas, the baboon, finally coming around the final couple corners. Not an invalid lap. That's probably gonna snipe him.
Oh, and it's the Mobile 1 and oh man.
Yeah.
Oh god.
You're buying it, aren't you?
Bro, I don't have the money for it, but I would.
Because of race lap. Alvarado.
That was good. That was good. No, it's everyone else in that Discord that has my personal information. Spending all my money.
Yeah. I said nothing. I said nothing.
God, I want that so bad. That's cool as shit.
It looks like Carl hasn't set a valid lap yet. Oh, that was so bad.
Post the link. I was gonna buy this, but then you stole all my information and posted it to everyone.
So Carl, the last person in gold class yet to post the lap, currently coming around. I see on his delta he's down 2.5 seconds, as in red.
Brandon, does it come with real life smoke and fire coming out of the car? I'm sorry.
Oh wow.
Too soon.
Too soon. All right. Ooh.
Okay, so Carl did get the banker, and
He did?
at least.
Yeah, but nearly smashed into Nicholas that was just coming out the pits, losing it on
I mean,
those
we
that
would have
turn
allowed
around.
it. It would have been fair.
Yeah, that totally allowed. What a save indeed. Yeah, seeing Carl lose it there, I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of that during the race.
3 PSI. That's like a killer in ACC.
He has to get back out right now so he can put in at least another lap. But coming around Mike Jackson not improving in his lap time. Andreados also. See, this is his first flying after probably also pit change.
Funk currently up 1.2 seconds.
Yeah, so that Audi really not nice with the grease and conditions, is it?
It's not life nice with any conditions, right? The driver's just trying to live. The car's just trying to die. It's a conflict of interest.
I mean, even in dry conditions, curves are just like, yeet. Get out of here. Ooh, slams into the wall there. David Funk, are you alright?
He needs a lot of help today, Chris, but we'll believe. We shall believe.
Right, so
it's really hard. Like, obviously I'm going to root for Bruce Williams, but he's got a huge mountain to climb with how consistent Buckwalter has been.
Yep. Funk did still improve on his lap time. He's only lost a 10th from that wall hit.
You know, when I do that, I get meatballed, but when he does it, he ups his time. You know, it makes sense.
Does Dave know he's supposed to hit the pit wall, not that wall? I don't know.
Oh, no.
What?
He just drifted around the bus stop. David Funk.
David
Sorry.
Funk? Can we get a replay of that?
Yeah, damn right.
I do like seeing some bus stop drifts. Mike Jackson improving on his lap time yet again. It's gonna be just enough for P3. Jeremy Story really putting that car up there, and Andrew Rados.
Chris, why do you have to out me, man? Jesus.
I don't know.
If you want the replay,
Let's get that up. So Rados also improves a little bit. Not enough to get out of P8. I don't think that Porsche is too good here.
I'm sure he is just like cursing life right now. This is just like beautiful, man. Look at that. That's clean. It's a clean drift.
Clean drift. And is he losing any time? No, he's invalidated his lap, so.
Yeah, he invalidated it, unfortunately.
Coming back around. David Funk invalidated again. Oh. Were we supposed to see that?
I don't think we're supposed to see
that. I don't think what is to see that. Nicolas Alvarado also doing the same thing.
Watch out before that Porsche shoves you off. You know, that would sound like Rados, to be honest. Those Porsche drivers just can't be trusted.
Did everybody capture that? Did you see what happened? It feels like that last corner is really it's a handful. So last person on track currently Andrew Rados, improving on his lap time just a little bit, coming around the final corners. This looks like this is gonna be the final grid order for this race. So close to that wall. And improves 2/10, not enough to put him up in another position, but
yep.
Decides he doesn't like Fanatec or the Porsche.
Angry Cheeto noises coming from the north.
Wow, this chat, lovely. Get out of here. We can't do anything, man, here in New World. We got a bunch of baboons in chat, in the race, on the Discord, everywhere.
Everywhere, man. New World forever.
Yeah, so this man over here just sets one lap or two, and that's it. And then smashes his car the rest of it. Yeah, how do I time out this Joby Kenobi guy, man?
Don't worry, he's about to time himself out by driving. So that's fine.
Oh, wow.
Which wow?
Wow. Yeah, so we got, looking at the times here, apart from our outlier Baboon Alvarado, everybody else within a second in the top 8.
Wow, it's very nice.
Very nice. Oh my god, look at this again. It's doing it again. I legit can't get a
There is.
It's not my fault. It's ACC, man. Look at this. Do you guys like PowerPoint?
What is this? Chris's stream? Come on now. Chris's Discord streams.
Listen, man, Paul has also had this issue.
Hello there.
Listen, do
Hello
not
there.
badmouth Paul. He is doing the Lord's work right now.
I'm saying Paul has also had this issue in the last couple of pints. When he clicks into ACC, it becomes a slideshow. Also, I just noticed, I want to point out, everybody here in the top 7 is just alternating. Gold's on the right, silver's on the left.
Who will live? Who will go bowling? Stay tuned to find out.
I do not have a 40. I don't have a 4090, Chris. I spent all the money on my Bugatti last week.
On race ups.
Yeah. Rain ending in 30, and it's damp on track.
Let's go.
Are we gonna see greasy? A damp to greasy. This is gonna mean some people might have to switch from wets to dries.
It's gonna be good.
These weather conditions are better than anything we've ever done.
He's doing it. Is he actually doing it?
PCs and
wait until we
NASA's.
actually drive.
I'm not gonna say anything yet. I'm gonna jinx it. Watch it be flooded in like 40 minutes.
And then Ryan just cries. Ryan is on slicks.
Is he right now?
Yep. Nick slicks. Castro, Luis on dries. Carl on dries. Robeson on dries. These are some bold moves. Joby on slicks and Hart. Uh-oh.
Joby
He
Park.
heard us talk shit. He's coming to fight with the Jaguar. Barrett's on slicks. Ryan Wampler's on slicks. So I would say it's like a solid like 50-50 of people on slicks and people on.
I'm not gonna lie, I love seeing this. This is like a
This is
gamble
exactly
from
what we
everybody
wanted.
that's on slicks. This is the best thing. Now I'm hoping that everybody makes it clean.
Yeah, this is when bad things can happen because damn it. Because of people being on different tires, their braking points might be a little bit different here on the start. It
Yeah.
could cause some issues. There we go. All right. We do have your turn 1 camera ready for you.
Thank you very much, kind sir. As the grid makes their way around, is that the boot? I think that's the boot.
That whole section is technically the boot.
All right. Yeah, total. Ooh, what was that? I just saw someone rubber banding a little bit there. Do I need a satellite to run this shit? My PC is a NASA one. It's not a NASA one, mate. Paul's PC is better than mine. See Bruce Hopkins just chilling there in the background. I see a car out in the distance. Car 16. Who's that?
R6.
Buckwalter gone for a picnic. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
We've lost Buckwalter to disconnect.
Spice.
Oof.
Confirmed. Not
Buckwalter,
like
get back
this,
in here
man.
and finish the race, man. This is not good.
Yeah, he would have to finish the race, and then I think Bruce needs to still win it.
Yeah,
Something like that.
this is not what you want to see at the beginning of the race, but as the field comes around the start-finish straight,
Green light.
we are green for the final race of the season. Part 1 of our
Boogity, boogity,
2023. Boogity boogity.
3 wide in the back a little bit. So far, so good though.
See.
Who went wide there?
I think that's Jeremy's Story going wide a little bit, avoiding some touching. Ooh, is that Barrett's car wiggling a little bit? Everybody making it safely up here. Are you alright?
I'm good.
Jeremy's Story kind of. Ooh, as they start making their way, I'm speechless. I can't say anything.
This is everyone making it through the bus stop.
A great bus stop. I see a position swap from Lloyd and Joby. Coming around. Turn. What turn is that? Turn 7? I don't know corner names. I shouldn't be doing this. We have a yellow flag for Bruce Hopkins that has lost the car, and Buckwalter is back in the server, so that fight is still going. F in chat for Buckwalter indeed, yeah.
Yeah, like we were winning a good battle, and you don't want to win it like
100%.
that. But see what happens.
As we're starting to get around the final corners of the first lap of the final race of the season, of the first race of 2023, first season of 2023. My God, I'm trying to do so many things.
You get over there?
All right, hang on. First lap of the final race of the first season of 2023. There we go. I've done it. Yeah, we're doing pretty well. Carl, Funk, and Robeson all kind of fighting together in a little gaggle here. Mike Jackson sticking to Story. Nicholas Alvarado starting to put in a little bit of a gap. We're gonna see. We're gonna start seeing some. I want to see what kind of really nice battles we have going on. Some position swap between Lloyd and Joby. That bathtub is fast.
Hey, dry or wet, that thing's gonna be able to send it, alright? Now, turning, different story. But it can still go fast straight line. Straight line go brrr.
Yeah, right? We'll fight here. Side by side, Wampler and Martinez not able to capitalize on a bit of a mistake from Wampler there.
Ryan having a couple of looks on the on Barrett right now as well. I think they're both on slicks. But I don't know if you can see it on your game, but my game's already showing a dry line forming.
Yeah, I can also see a dry line starting to form, and it is already greasy on track, so...
Yep. The boys on wet tires are not going to be happy about this.
Definitely not.
Unless they just think that their car is going to do better on abused wets over cold dries. Like, to me personally, I would feel like cars like the Porsche might prefer hot wets over ice cubes.
And we are already seeing our first pit of the race. Jeremy Story going in to swap from what I assume is the wet to a dry tire. The gamble did not work for him.
Yeah, he is on the wets. I mean, if you're gonna do some Giga Chad undercut, this is when you do it. You just do it right at the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, if he manages to get himself out in completely free air, which it looks like it,
yeah,
he might just be able to make up all the positions that he would be wasting time fighting with. A massive undercut, yeah, so I'm pretty sure we're going to start seeing a bunch of pits now from everyone on what tires.
You know, Chris, we've seen it happen before, these massive undercuts. 2 seasons back, Lane did it at Bathurst. He did it lap 1. And then just undercut everyone because everyone was holding everybody up to the mountain. So by the time the normal pit cycles came around, he just always had clean air. So it can work, especially in these transitional races, if you know how to manage tires well and you think you can do it for the full hour.
You know what's funny is this race was supposed to be a permanent wet race or a permanent light rain, and it turned out being the transition that we were looking for a flooded Indy. I love to see it. Position swapped for Joby and Savage. Sorry, Joby and Savage. Wow, that's the same person. Joby and Lloyd. Yeah, the rain decrease has gone away. What are you telling me, Tiago? Mike Jackson also heading into the pits.
Yep. I believe he was another wet tire user.
A tire user. What is it? Why does that sound so stupid?
Carl Big right up on Louise, huh? He is trying. Oh, by the way, Ryan is in full Ferris mode. Not only did he arrive and drive, I did see him flash Barrett for no reason.
Oh.
This move on with Carl, Luis just like, you know what, you can have it.
Who's just giving it to him? That's a lot of curb for Carl. Surprised that Audi took that. Nice.
Oh my god.
Our man Ryan, puppy boy, give us a flash. I'm proud of you. Arrive and drive Ryan Cody.
You have inherited the position of son from Luis.
Exactly. Everybody right now on track within very close, actually. Some people within 3/10, some people within 7/10. I do want to say, Buckwalter, I applaud you for getting back on track. I wonder if he was even able to put his setup again. I don't know if that is still a bug.
And Bruce Hopkins yellow flag. Oh no, that is not what he needs.
Bruce Hopkins yellow flag. That's gonna be a position loss for him and a position gain for Miller.
Just all by himself. Just kind of loses it on the entrance to the boot section. That left-hander, it can catch people out. So Jackson cleared story. Yes, he has.
Yes.
If they're smart, they will not battle back there because they're both on this undercut. They should just feed off of each other and just don't fight. Barrett making a move.
Did
on
I just
Milo.
see? Oh.
Oh no.
Ryan Cody and Lloyd.
Oh no. Ryan.
I saw Ryan lose it, and unfortunately, that's gonna be him collecting Lloyd. Hate to see it.
Replay up here. Let's see what happens here. Oh yeah, he just loses it on the. Oh.
That's not what you want to see. That's you hate to see it.
You hate to see it. And that's Ryan in the pits.
That is Ryan to the pits and Lloyd to the pits. I wonder if they're going to be finishing the race.
Skin on skin.
Yeah, not the rubbing kind, but it's a whole. That sounds.
Skin on skin.
Watkins is unforgiving. Get out of here. I'm calling it Watkins again.
So Rabbit's putting in decent lap times on the wets. He just did. His last lap was a 1:51.4, which was his personal best. Not as quick as Nick and Carl ahead, but
yeah. Andrew Rados currently has a run on David Funk. Is that going to be... He has the inside for turn 1. That's a lot of space he's leaving. And he gets the move done. Nearly. Looking at the two boys going up the S's there. I'm starting to see more pits coming in. Paul Miles in the pits to swap the wets out. The Audi's gonna have a run on Andretto's.
Just gonna stay there. Oh. Oh, wow.
Yikes. That was close. Good one on David Funk to get that position back. I do want to add, though, I saw Mark Robeson lose it on the bus stop while we were reviewing that incident with Ryan.
Okay.
I do want to see what happened there.
A while ago.
That was last lap at the bus stop.
Yeah. He was right behind Milo, it looks like.
Yeah. So
Let's see if I can find it.
currently on track. Oh, that was not it.
Good. Oh, there it is. Found it.
What happened?
So it looks like he tries to make the move on Funk on the inside. Oh, and they touch.
Oh, and they touch. Luckily,
The fact that Funk was able to save that, though, was actually impressive. So that I was kind of confused when I saw Rados up on Funk, because I thought that.
yep. And the boy Funk currently goes into the pits, also swapping his wets out, I would assume.
Yep, looking like it.
Now, is it always the case that you want to be running slicks and greasy?
I think for a majority of cars, yes. I think it's just because what it comes down to is that yes, they might be ice cubes, but you're also just overheating the wets, and the dry line's going to continue if you're greasy, and you have cars on track. As long as the rain's not increasing, then you're just going to continue to make a dry line on track, which is obviously going to be better for your cars. So it gets to the point where greasy is almost like a green track.
Yep. And as we can see on screen there, Felix trying to cool down his tires a little bit, going on the wet line off of the dry line. Yeah, completely offline. I have a feeling some of these boys are struggling now with their pressures and tires. You know who isn't struggling though?
Baboon?
Baboon Alvarado. Currently in the lead by 7.5 seconds.
Mister, I'm gonna go back to sleep.
So currently still leading the standings with his points. Carl Big currently in P2, trying to get that lead. If you can catch up to him, Carl, just do a little bit of bowling. We'll forgive it. Don't save this. Don't clip it. Ryan Wampler making a move on Joby. A BMW making a move on the bathtub. Almost. Tries to get it done around turn 1. I think Bruce Hopkins had a little slide or has let some people by because he's just lost 2 spots. I think he let Mike Jackson and Jeremy Story by.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Smart man. And then this battle down here. Not for class position. But I gotta give props to Joby for still driving that bathtub. I mean, he doesn't really have a choice now.
Like, holy shit.
He knew it was gonna be wet. Watkins, not Watkins.
Listen, he chose his fate. He decided, do I keep with a good car or do I have fun for one race? He chose to have fun for one race, and we applaud him for that sacrifice.
I applaud him for that. 100%. And it looks like he's starting to get a little bit away from Ryan Wampler.
Mark Robeson trying to. make a move on the Godzilla.
Okay. Godzilla, we've had a little race with it yesterday, Silverstone. I gotta say, man, it's a handful.
Yeah. Oh, did you guys do the enduro each?
Yeah, we did the 6-hour enduro. Joby,
Okay.
Reese, and I. It was a bit of a handful. Not my favorite car to drive, to be completely honest, but it was towards the end. Once you get a hang of it, it's actually not that bad. And John Barrett defending that turn 2 from Mark. Deep into the dry line, making Mark go the long way around. Get his tires a little wet. It looks like they're gonna have.
This
side
is why
by
I love
side.
Watkins. It's a game of chicken going into the bus stop, right? Like, sure, you could attempt to go too wide, but do you have the balls to do it? Now, if Chris Turner was in here, he'd be like, fuck it, yellow. We going? I'm going.
And if both people have the balls to go in, then good luck to both of you.
Free content.
Free content. Oh, I thought there was a yellow flag there for Bruce Hopkins, but it is just him going into the pits. This battle down here for P4 and silver is still going on. Mark Robeson not getting quite the exit that he wants. It's gonna leave Godzilla right up ahead. Oh yeah, they'll kill both of us. You don't mind driving the GTR as long as you don't look at your lap times. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind driving anything that way. To be completely honest, that car felt temperamental. Right, that's the word, right? Something.
Yeah.
It didn't feel
Words.
good at
English.
first. Yep. I thought I saw Bruce Hopkins there teleport, but no. Martinez gets a yellow flag in the exit of the boot. Doesn't look like he has damage. Oh, he does. That's definitely gonna hurt a bit. I wonder if he's just gonna go straight into the pits now and try for a little bit of the undercut. Robeson gets another run on Barrett, but he's gonna step back. He'll stay back. Don't kill both of us. Don't do the
I
Chris.
applaud these men for taking so much curb in the lead. Honestly, through a bus stop.
I gotta say, man, that GTR, like once you hit a curb, if it's not settled already, the car's just gone. But you can, kind of do drifts in it. It was pretty fun for the drift. Trying to catch it,
One of these days, we'll give Ryan what he wants. The drift, the drift series.
The drift series. What? Did we speak about this?
He wants a drift competition in ACC.
Ryan?
Yes, Ryan Cody.
Get in here, Ryan. What are you talking about? Also, I think we have a pit wall. Might be up.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Right? Never mentioned this, but... Oh, no, it's
Just
not up.
casually drops them.
No, it doesn't work.
Classic baboon.
It doesn't work. I just wanted to double check. Alright? Just for the boys that want data. And as this fight here between Robeson and Barrett continues, they're starting to catch up with Felix.
By the way, if you keep posting links like Pitwall, you might summon a whelp kick, so be careful.
That was my intention.
So now this is spicy. Felix is just like, I'm good.
Felix just sealed. Is Felix on wets? Is he struggling? I think he is.
Yeah, he's on wets.
Yeah. Ooh, he might be losing a lot of time with that.
So roundos in the pits. Nick's lead is up to 10 seconds.
Yep. Mike Jackson.
Ryan, we are talking about your desire for a drift competition. Or somehow has not heard of that. You wanted a drift competition in ACC.
I have not heard of that. And Andrew Reyes gets to stop go 30.
Oh my god. Don't worry. I will never let him near the end of this.
Did I click the wrong person? I did. Andrew Reyes. Come on, man.
Hello.
Hello.
I babooned it.
I'm
So
Yeah, you
sorry.
You saw.
I'm so sorry, Andre. I feel so bad. Oh my god.
Andre,
I had a
you'd like
feeling this was gonna happen.
be a little proud. Andre is still on track.
No, I know. I saw. That's why I didn't go back out. I was like, good. He'll go get the points, and then I won't feel as bad. So
Oh man.
I just stopped.
Now the question is, was the puppy in your lap for this race?
No, she was.
And there's
sleeping,
your
I think.
problem. That is
Yeah.
why you crashed.
When she's older, I'll start doing some laps with her for sure. It'll be fun. Good times. But yeah, we totally need to do it. Dude, I was just thinking actually that Watkins has a really, it's very driftable. There's like a lot of really good corners for drifting. So maybe in the off season we do a little Porsche Cup race here, drift contest.
I'm down. Didn't we try to do something like that with the M2 at some point when we were just messing around?
Yeah, it was like when we were doing Monday night multi-class, but like nobody showed up. It's one of those weeks where we do the Porsche Cup? We did something like that.
It's something.
Anyway, don't let me clog up the broadcast.
Oh, you're welcome to stay.
I was thinking about it, but I'm pretty tired. I don't think I'd be very entertaining, so I don't want to step on your toes.
No worries. Ooh,
Sorry, boys.
as we're on board, looks like
Oh,
Mark Roberson might have had a little contact there with John Barrett. No positions
save.
lost for Barrett. Save. Joe be flashing a little bit.
Look at this
All right.
beautiful silver train.
all right, boys. Have a good stream. Sorry.
Thanks, mate.
You're good, man.
So Mark just waiting a little bit, yields the spot, loses an extra spot to Joby, and just places himself between Ryan Wamper and the rest. So Ryan here just enjoying the view.
You know, sometimes that's the safest spot.
Further in the back, Felix has swapped his tires out and finds himself right in front of Paul Miles. He's out on a mission. So half the field, everybody that started on wets, have swapped. And there is a yellow. Ooh. Got a little panic mode here. My race control showed Mark Robeson as a yellow flag for a second there. He was just entering the pits.
Oh boy. But he was on dries, so now the question is, do any of these guys on dries, do they manage to get their pressures right to the point where they don't have to take tires?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. I think all the boys that did start on drives have a much better chance at finishing with good pressures, as Ryan Wamper goes really wide on the bus stop. And loses it a little bit, manages to keep it off the wall. Good on you. I was lucky. That's going to drop him a little bit. He's still up ahead of wow. David Miller. I'm really bad with names these days. I'm sorry, guys. Joby now within flashing range of Barrett. Can you keep sticking around? Do you think any of these boys have their pressures right? Haven't pit yet?
No way.
There's no way,
I have
right?
zero faith in any of these.
Wow.
That was a little quick on me, wasn't it?
Wow.
That was a little rude here.
A little rude, man. Make sure you clip that and send it to everyone. Andrew Hados goes back into the pits to serve his top go 30. You bad boy. David Funk, after pitting now, catching up to Jose. I'm sure he's going to want to... He's hoping is just going to have a easy time passing. Right up him. That is close. And we just lost 2 people. What happened?
I don't know. Rados gone.
And Andre.
What
Did he have
happened
an
to
incident? I don't know. Is it a disconnect? Essentially.
I'll get to the bottom of this.
Investigate.
Investigate. Enhance.
So as that investigation is going, the field pretty much spread out. 2 battles currently going, Savage and Barrett, and Paul Miles and Felix.
I think it was a DC.
Top of the grid, Nicholas Alvarado currently leading 11.2 seconds from Carl Big. So quiet races for these 2. Carl looking a little squealy there.
Just a DC, he was full throttle going down the straight, heading towards the bus stop.
Oh, you hate to see it. That's the second DC in this race. I don't know what's going on. Server's looking pretty healthy on our end.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Get back in there, Andre, and he should be able to finish, stay within the points. P3, Luis Castro. Apparently. But everybody still in the top 7 has yet to pit. Mike Jackson is not that far from David Miller, and if we look at his position on track, he's just crossing the line. He's going to find himself right in front of Barrett and Savage, it looks like. Between them and Luis, potentially, once they pit.
Looks like Milo's trying to chase down Felix as well, with Robeson behind.
Yeah, so Robeson's starting to catch up. Martinez goes to take his pit. And every time somebody goes into the pit, it just blinks yellow for me. It's so unexpected every single time. And just try to take a quick look at the speed trap. We have no speed trap data.
Because it's in the wet.
Why wouldn't you have the speed trap in the wet? Paul Miles gets the run on Felix, but has to back up a little bit. Carl Big from P2 pits. And now the fight is going to be between Mile attacking and defending at the same time. It's a bit of a stressful situation. Joseph Savage also goes into the pit, so we're starting to see the remainder of our tire swaps coming in. Andre is back on track. We're back on the track. Andre, I'm proud of you, son. He does not give up.
You have fairs.
He does not give up. Defending from the guy that almost killed Barrett. There is one skull on Paul's livery, but I think it was there from the start. And Robeson gets the run. It's not really a place to pass, so he's not going to be able to do anything maybe into the final corner. No. He does the smart thing and waits for the turn 1 where he's going to try and send it. Alvarado, the race leader, right behind this fight. Just sitting around. I imagine he's probably going to pit this lap to avoid all of this.
Would not blame him.
I would not blame him. Mark Robeson and Paul Miles now going side by side up the S's. Robeson going to get the spot. And cruise on by. Keeps the toe from Joby that just came out the pit, so. Oh, yeah, this is such a good sight. And we have a yellow flag for Andre. No.
We are halfway through. Keep pushing.
What is going on there? Andre's definitely not having a good race at all. I think it was his tires. Probably didn't get the chance to set it. Coming in with lock controls.
Did he come out of the pits already?
Yeah.
'Cause I know he would have been on control lock.
He was on controls locked and then coming around. I don't remember what turn that was, but he just went back to the pits. I'm not seeing him disconnect yet, so I can only imagine he's swapping his setup maybe, I hope. Josh Buckwalter makes the move on Bruce Hopkins, turn 1. This is the fight for the lead in bronze. And he gets it done. But Buckwalter has yet to pit, and unfortunately this is because of his disconnect early race, so.
Yeah.
Bruce still gonna cruise around.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen, yeah, keep going. This has been interesting so far.
So even after pit stops, you got the boat, the bathtub, it's Joby, Mark Robeson, and then Milo behind them.
Yeah, look at how close these guys are.
That toe from that Jaguar though.
Yeah, that Aston looks better than that.
Top go for
the
David
Jaguar.
Miller.
David Miller gets a stop go.
People getting caught out by the pits today. Always practice your pit stops.
Always practice the pit stops, yeah. And
Watkins is a tricky one too, so you can.
yeah, looks like Joby goes a little deep and just right in front of Robeson is not able to do anything. Nicholas Alvarado and Luis Castro into the pits.
Yep, Nick already just now leaving pit exit, and Carl Big coming onto the finish line straight now. He just crossed the line.
Yeah, Nick has a good deal. I'm more interested in Luis and Story because they were fighting before. I got it side by side. Can get Story up. Story fighting with Mike Jackson, almost loses it. Whew. And Luis is definitely behind in all of that. Two fights that are extremely close together right now going on. This is fantastic. Mike Jackson does lose a bit from Story after all of that on the straights. This fight here in the background continuing on, raging on. Story's massive undercut did pay off. So his lap 1 pit has put him currently in P4 pending Barrett's pit stop.
Yep.
And currently Barrett and Lloyd and Buckwalter are the only 3 people yet to pit. 2 of those that have had connection issues, unfortunately, in this race. This fight's still going on. Joby doing a great job of keeping that bathtub wider than it seems. Mark Robeson has.
I mean, when it goes fast in a straight line, like, just
I
take
mean-
inside line, and they're just not going to get around.
So let's try and get a bumper shot, right? A bumper shot.
David Miller is in the pits to serve that penalty.
Mark is gonna have to stick his nose in, but remember, Mark has sent Barrett sliding last time he's tried it, so it might be affecting him right now. I definitely would be thinking about not trying to kill someone else after I've already done it once. He gets the better exit. Look at that. Jack just regaining speed.
Oh, you got a better exit than me? I don't care.
But he gets the move done,
No!
and Paul is gonna sneak in right behind
Absolutely bullied. Job done.
Job done. Gets Chobi to miss his brakes just enough, and Paul Miles just sticks his nose in. Gets that spot too. You love to see it.
Take your screenshots, all you GTR lovers. Since the first time since Danny Bysden was an absolute alien in it, the GTR's P1 as he goes into the pits.
As he goes into the pits, and your chance is gone. Because Nicholas Alvarado takes back the lead now. With a comfortable lead over Carl Biggs. Still 11 seconds. Maybe a little longer. Oh yeah, that looks like a little longer. Definitely. And now the field is kind of starting to spread out, except this one little battle here that's kind of been going on for a couple of laps still. Slash ballast, add 50 kg. Unfortunately, Kunos has limited us to 30. Because they know better. Obviously. We don't know what we want, what we're doing. What is going on with my race control?
Buckwalter back in the pits again?
Buckwalter, so in the pits to serve his mandatory pit stop.
Oh, he hasn't pit yet.
He hasn't pit yet. No, he connected.
Never mind.
He reconnected at the
That's
start of the
right.
race.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
That's right. These guys kind of splitting up a little bit now. It's like that's it. They had a little bit of fun, and everybody's gone their ways. Who's not in the box? Was he? No, he is in the box. I think.
He is in the pits at the moment. Joby and Funk, both dead. Different. Oh no, there's a boat crash in the bus stop.
There's a boat crash, and Funk has teleported to the pits.
Oh,
Funk,
no.
get that repaired and get back on track.
We're gonna go to the boat
Ooh.
first, see what happened.
It's not what you want to see. 2 yellow flags at the exact same time.
Right? I was
Yeah.
like, they're not for position. Alright, so I've got Joby going up into the bus stop. Let's see what happens. His car was sideways on the exit. Oh, he just
This is his braking entirely and loses it.
yep.
Luckily,
touchy,
no
though.
damage.
Yeah. And then Funk. This doesn't look like he didn't hit a What happened here? Howdy things?
Oh, he
too much
touched-
curb.
Too much curb, too much grass on exit. Ooh. You hate to see it.
So Chris, to answer your question, that's apparently where the pit lane is in ACC. I don't know why it's like that. Watkins gave him the incorrect data.
So the engineers get to be miles off with their pit box, but I can't be a few centimeters off?
It's the customer's fault.
Yeah, Mark clears all miles and yep, has caught up to
Sadness
Felix and
humps.
Barrett. So all the pits pretty much going in. Buckwalter back out the pits, but has not cleared his pit stop. What is going on there?
What happened?
Safer to teleport over driving with that damage. Yeah, I could definitely see that.
Let's see what happens.
He smashed into the
Well-
wall sideways, but
Well, that shouldn't matter, Chris. Should it?
no,
Because
fuel is mandatory. Mandatory and it's 25 seconds.
Wait. Something happened.
Felix trying to have a look into this second to last corner, but the car looks a little slidey there. Mark Robeson kind of sitting behind here, trying to get back to the fight with Barrett that he's had at the beginning of the race.
He DC'd while in the pits.
Did he?
Yep, he had DC'd,
He also having
Did-
technical issues?
and then he came back. Well, he DC'd at the start, so obviously something's...
What is going on with everybody's internet today? I double checked the server as well and everything's running fine. There's no warnings about high usage or anything. But Mark Robeson gets a run on Felix and he's just gonna have to yield that and let Mark get the run onto the bus stop. John Barrett goes wide and loses 2 spots. So Mark gets 2 positions down in just the 2 bus stop corners. Technically 4. Did we kill practice server before this? I killed it. So that is gonna be Barrett. Not too happy about that. As he loses his spot to Piant. What is going on here? We still don't have a speed trap. I wonder if they just decided no speed trap for you when it's greasy.
Yeah, probably. It's just like no DRS, you know, it's basically the same thing.
No DRS. I want the speed trap. I want to know how fast the bathtub is going. David Fung gets a stop go 30.
F.
What is going on? So he's already had it. We haven't noticed it until just now, but that's going to put him all the way in the back. We hate to see it. Wow. I love that we're also getting live updates as he's in pits.
That's real commitment to the content. We appreciate it.
New Wilson Racing for life. Hashtag. Paul Miles. Currently the closest battle on track. Paul Miles and John Barrett still raging on. Felix has passed them? Oh yeah, Felix has passed them. And is past Barrett. He's kind of keeping his spot there. Barrett is going to have to start defending from Paul. Mark Robeson has checked out and is 2.5 seconds ahead of Felix. And David Funk now you just got to finish the race, man. Get those points. Get the spot. Silver battles this season have been absolutely amazing.
Silver split, best split.
I have no comment.
They are the best, Chris.
Yeah.
That's why they're going to get even better when we finally have Bruce Hopkins in the silver split.
Oh yeah. Oh, Miles tries to get a look. Take a little sneak peek.
Oh,
On John.
side by side, let's go.
John
Let's do this.
doesn't get the run. Oof.
Yep.
Look at that. Good move from Paul, getting it from John out of T1 up into the S's. I wonder if that Nissan's going to have a run on him. That Nissan is fast, man.
He's a little too far back. But we'll see. Barrett with a nice line through the bus stop.
Yeah, lovely line from these two right now. Great to see this. I just want to say, Jeremy Story, what a race for him. Very quiet after that one first lap pit stop. Is still in P3, still ahead of Mike Jackson.
You know, sometimes when there's rain, being by your lonesome, just putting hot lapping is the safest place to be. Unless your name's Spaghetti, then nothing's ever safe.
So Jeremy Story right now, currently at 270 points in the championship. Mark Robeson 348, Luis 369. So him being up in front. Luis Castro still ahead of Robeson. If anything happens to Luis, he might lose a championship.
Yeah, I think right now it's like super close, right? So I think I think he needs to finish fourth, no lower than fourth in classing. So
Yeah, Story's in the
basically
zone.
just needs to put in laps. We've got 13 minutes left. You got a 36-second gap, so just chill.
Oh god, I keep saying yellow and it gives me a little panic. Buckwalter into the pits for the third time today.
Finally,
To
hopefully,
put in
he
his,
gets done.
hopefully, mandatory pit stop in. 13 minutes to go in the race. Everybody's kind of spread out now. Barrett has lost the toe for Paul Miles. Like Chris said in chat, that BMW does look planted around the bus stop. Been a great sight to see. Yep, so Luis does have a nice half a minute, to Robeson. But again, what I meant to say is, if there's anything that, hopefully this doesn't happen, but Luis suffers a disconnect and is not able to make it back in track, that might be it for him.
Yeah.
Although I gotta say, I'm really hoping not to see another disconnect this race. There's been too many of them already.
Buckwalter has successfully completed his pit stop.
Walter is out of trouble now.
We believe this man doing everything he can to win that championship. Now what the question is, do we look to see...
So Bruce Hopkins is the one position right above him.
Oh yeah, he is the only one able to win because Shimon is not here today.
Yeah, so this, just finishing this race will be the championship win for Buckwalter. Going back again. So our leaders currently in all splits, Nicholas Alvarado, 18.5 seconds from Carl Big.
Chris,
another
thank you for the
15.
pit lane report as well.
Pit lane report, Luis has his blinker on, which indicates Russell. Yes.
Important information. It was breaking news.
So, Mike Jackson still a bit too far, now catching up to Jeremy Story. Just want to say I was about to swap over here, but Paul Miles has made it.
Wow, it's very nice.
All of a sudden, I saw a gap of 3/10 just flip to position gain from Paul Miles. Can you check what happened there?
Yeah.
I have a feeling Paul Miles missed the braking for the entrance and had to compromise for the exit and not let Felix get the spot back. But
I am there for it. Wait. It was into turn 1, right?
it's a bus stop.
Oh, it's what's up?
Yeah. Or no? What happened then? Swap out while you get that
Yeah, let me see if I can find something here.
David Miller gets a run on Martinez.
Oh, we're good. Okay.
Oh, let's see what happened.
Wrong lap. I pull around Cody, it's fine. So let's see, makes the move on the inside. Yeah, it's clean move. Oh yeah, went way deep. Touches grass. Yeah, he just loses it. Manages to save it at least.
Good clean racing from the boys.
Love to see it.
Almost a proper move made there on Felix. And Felix has seen a lot of cars pass him right before the bus stop today. Notably the bathtub and the GTR. Try to out Porsche brake the Porsche. Yep. Doesn't really work. Still within attack range here. And still get the move done. Paul today, who's not had the clean race, the quiet race that he's had every other race that we've seen throughout the season. I feel like we haven't given him too much screen time this the whole championship up until today, and maybe there was a couple other races, maybe 2 others, where he's had some decent fights.
Mm-hmm.
I keep having to switch back to TV cam 2 because every time someone goes into the pits, it swaps it back to TV 1.
This is so bad, dude.
I'm wondering, like, why is it so close?
Enhance.
Enhance. Enhance. Oh, no.
David Miller has caught up to Martinez. Martinez is just, I feel for him. He is just not having a fun time in that car right now.
On screen, Paul Miles and Felix, and also the same race at the same time with David Miller and Martinez, both within 2-3 tenths of each other, fighting for position in their class.
Wouldn't be surprised,
Love to
Chris.
see it. What you don't see is he's also rocking a baby to sleep while driving one-handed. Milo, while streaming and reading chat while in VR. Don't forget that too.
Yep. And yelling at Bailey.
So we get to see a move done by David Miller. Is he going to keep the spot? Paul Miles also gets to do the same thing. On Felix, gets ahead.
Nice. I'd love to see it. Some good old bus stop action.
Oh, the lap
Joey
to
doesn't
watch.
have Miller's livery. What the fuck? What's his livery?
He has a spicy one.
I used to have it.
How dare you?
Bro, I blame Ferris. He posted the links. I download from the links. Therefore, it's Ferris's fault. Charge Ferris in 6 months.
Hey, I have all the liveries and I posted what I have.
Here, I'm gonna make it up to Chris.
We're watching 2 races.
side.
We're watching 2 different races in the multiverse, man. That's why.
That's it.
Yeah. In a different universe, Miller doesn't have the livery. That's what we were watching with Joey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is Spaghetti Universe, where everything is just shittier and a lot more disappointing.
So Paul Miles gets P4.
No, David Funk.
David Funk
Yellow
with a yellow
flag.
flag. David is
I'm
moving
gonna need
again.
the in-car update from him. I need him to text and drive.
Don't text and drive, kids.
Don't text and drive. For
Not,
legal
not
reasons,
just
that was
kids,
a
but
joke.
everyone. We need to call our lawyer, Victor.
Victor.
Um,
Need you for now 2 reasons today.
oh yeah.
Oh,
The other reason.
Funk tried to
Here,
go
let's
for a
get that.
second drift. Honestly, it looked
Can we
pretty
see
good.
that again?
Yeah. For
Yes.
sure. All right, let me.
Yeah.
Let's break it down.
Oh,
Nice
we
and
got the
slow
slow
for
mo.
Slow mo.
Thank you
This
for
is
the
honestly-
follow, Miss McSharpenberry.
See, nice drift starts off nice. Just kind of does Audi things there a little end. Just a little bonk.
Taps the wall See
Just a little
dead
bump.
people.
It's fine.
Not too many dead people, to be honest. There has been more disconnects than dead people this race. We have actually, no, we saw the one big death. Ryan Cody and Andre.
Yes.
Oh, that one hurt to see, honestly. But up in the lead, Luis catching up to Mike Jackson. Look at this guy. Why is this guy in silver again? Joey has seen 14,834,657 different race outcomes. I picked the only one where David Miller didn't have a livery. I love it. I love it, Chris.
Well, you know, it was the one universe where the Flying Spaghetti Monster actually existed, so I chose it.
Oh, also Technobuck, thank you for joining us. I thought it was McSharpenberry that sent that message.
Love the confidence.
What? Listen, man. My brain is jelly. Hey, Mr. Falcon, first time chat as well.
Yes, this is correct.
Yep, Nick is just chilling up ahead.
Nick, I'm just gonna go back to sleep. Alvarado is currently 21 seconds ahead.
21 seconds ahead. 3.5 minutes to go. So another 2 laps for everyone. Maybe 3. Yeah, 3 laps because Nick is already halfway across. Luis now fighting with Mike Jackson. For track position, not for class position. He's going to make the move. Yeah, we got to get... Oh, Mike Jackson just lets him have it. Mike Jackson just yields the spot. He does not want to fight it. He's not going to lose any points over this.
Yeah, I think he just knows that he would need a lot of assistance ahead. So, let him at it.
And Carl Big kind of within, what is it, 20 seconds ahead? Not enough time to make up. Did I just see someone reconnect? Andre Lloyd having a bunch of trouble this race. Reconnecting, disconnecting. I'm not sure what it is. But props on you for coming back. We do have an 80% minimum race distance coverage rule, but I'm willing to waive that for just the persistence of reconnecting, man. That's usually be DNF under 80%. Mike isn't racing anyone in class. That's true. That means this man over here gets to decide now, really, if there's going to be another lap or not. Will he actually? No, he has to do one more. You think everybody gets participation points in this race? I think so too.
I agree.
I agree. And ooh, Martinez and Pepsi livery eating a little bit of grass on the exit of the bus stop there. Except Ryan Cody. You're here for the
Let's go,
participation
Funk.
trophy. Funk, are you?
Reports from in the car.
Why are you in the pits again?
I don't listen. He's got to put new drift tires on, all right?
I'm not too sure what's going on here. Joseph
Toby.
losing it a little bit there. Let's see if we can get...
You know what it is? The car's not wide enough. It's not blinding.
Is he just trying to catch some water and put it in the bathtub? Right? Just drift a little bit,
"Wait a minute,
spray some up?
There's a problem here. There's no water in my bathtub. Was Monza worth it? I think so.
I think so too.
For the people.
Haven't sim raced in a year, just raced up to iRacing during last week during week 13 and hope you can hop back in the ACC with us fellas soon. You're more than welcome to join. Our racing league is not just for the fast boys. We also have people that are starting are starting to race, with others that are not quite as fast but learning. And I just gotta say that everybody that's been on here with us has improved significantly, even over just a few months. All are welcome to race except Joey.
Yeah.
Wow.
By the way, this is my Enduro teammate that I want to race with like 3 weeks. But okay, to be fair, Chris knows he cannot give me a compliment. It's not allowed. Like, you can only insult me. If you compliment me, the car dies. I die, the car dies, my PC blows up. Like, you just can't do it. So
Just can't do it.
I appreciate Chris.
I do want to mention on this final lap of the race, Luis Castro kind of catching up to Story just a little bit, but it's way far out of reach.
Flash him, Luis.
Flash, yeah. You might see it.
You might see it going to the bus stop.
Around bus stop, and that is going to be 33 laps with this one of Watkins, with Nicholas just chilling up ahead. Really, he's just lapped everyone up until P9. Look at this man coming around the second last corner. The final corner, it's going to be Nicholas Alvarado for the win on our final race of the first season of 2023. And that is going to be... going to give us a drift now.
What did I expect? Nick to be Nick, and Nick did Nick.
That wasn't a great drift, Nick. Sorry.
Yeah. We're gonna have to take away the championship and hand it over to second place Carl Big. Let's go!
Carl Big, yes!
Wah, 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 wah.
Second place, Bathtub crossing the line now. He's gonna finish in silver. He's had a few incidents that he's probably not too happy about. Jeremy Story takes in P1 for silver class. Followed right behind by Luis Castro. Give us a nice little flash. Mike Jackson rounding up the podium for the gold class. Ooh, did I catch the wrong person? Buck Walter is going to win bronze by just having finished this race. Good on you, mate. And it looks like there aren't any remaining battles on track. Everybody just finishing their lap currently to end. Honestly, I like this race, man. There was some good fighting.
For sure. Like I said, rain always makes it just a little bit extra spice.
I gotta say, man, the unforeseen conditions were fantastic. Andre Lloyd finishing the race despite all of the issues, and Paul Miles crossing the line finally to end the race. Great season.
It really was. It was a lot of fun. Some highs, some lows. Look at that. That was a nice drift by Joby.
That Joby making all that noise.
It's okay. He's in a Jag. Yeah, he's doing drifts around in the Jag.
Get this.
But yeah, I appreciate everyone coming out Sunday nights to watch and hang out with us. Professional broadcast booth here.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Dad and stepdad got busy. I think stepdad went to go get some milk. I haven't seen him since. But so you guys got stuck with us.
Yeah.
So what was it again, Ferris? 3 weeks off. So
Yes.
We'll see everyone in about a month.
Yep. Everybody gets 3 weeks off. We'll come back on April 19th, I believe. Stepdad got a new family. Yes, he did. Left us here alone. I believe we'll be back April 14th or 21st. One of them. We'll post details in our Discord. If you want to join us for the next season, and you are more than welcome to join. Exclamation point Discord and chat, or the current link that was just posted by Stream Limits. Join us, hang out with us, and we'll be back on April 16th. Thank you, Dad.
Thanks, Dan.
I don't even know what to say. These guys are just.
It's all good.
I'm just watching
Alright,
Luis in
everyone-
the background.
If you guys want to know what New World is, here it is.
Oh yeah. Baboonry indeed. So next season again we'll be having a 10-week championship, same format as this one. 4 or 5 races before a break, and then the rest onwards. And yeah, we'll be shuffling some people around. I'm 100% convinced that we'll be having our leaders here in silver, Story and Luis Castro, move up to gold.
Give it all you got.
They have been doing fantastic. Play the video and go away. No. Yeah, Bruce Hopkins and Buckwalter definitely moving up as well. And yeah, thank you guys
There you
so
go.
much for hanging out with us. Do you have any closing words? Do we?
Don't be a spaghetti.
All right. And with that, we'll be seeing you next season. Thank you guys for coming. M2 Monday when? We'll have to revive that. Stick around. We'll do something.
Wow, it's very nice.
See you guys.